So greetings, hi. My name is Erin Ansel McCabe. I'm the tourism coordinator for Schoharie County and travel trade manager. And I'm the person that you've been hearing from in the past couple of months, emails and phone calls, all about Schoharie County tourism. So thank you very much. And today we're going to be talking about a way to build in events, which is wonderful. First of all, I wanted to say, as you know, that I work for Destination Marketing in Cooperstown. And in the past year, we've been busy, especially in the past month and a half, when our new website was developed. It's called visitschohariecounty.com. And I hope you've all seen it, and I hope you will go to look it over if you haven't. Appreciate it. And today I would like to introduce you to a colleague of ours. Her name is Alini Gill, and she works for ITI Digital. And with her presentation she's going to do today, we're going to talk about how we can capture your events on our website by using platforms, social media platforms, Facebook, Eventbrite, and Eventful, and how we're going to be able to do that and promote our county even further, which is a great thing to do. So first of all, I want to tell you that this is a very easy tool to do. I'm really happy about it. It's very fun for me. There's number one. Number two, I know you all are doing really great things out there, and this is going to be the way that we're going to capture those events and to be able to promote the county even further. And number three, it's a free thing for you, no charges here, so which is wonderful. That makes everybody very happy. Before we go any further, I just wanted to ask you or remind you very much that it is known over and over again that when a person or a traveler or a visitor comes onto websites such as ours, one of the first things they do is they look at the events page as a way to see what's going on in that county, in that area. So with this, I know again how wonderful this county is and how many wonderful things are going on. And if we could continue with this and build this further, we will really be able to promote our county in a way that hasn't been done for many, many years. So in advance, thank you very much. And thank you for your attention. And I will pass it over to Elaine, who will be able to tell you further about it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Erin. This is really a great opportunity for everyone watching this video to really learn what you guys are doing for the events and really learn how to participate. The more participation that we have in the calendar, the more, like you said, we can show off what the county has and bring, hopefully bring in more visitors over time. So I'm going to start by screen sharing to show you the calendar. And I'm on Visit Schoharie County website. I went to the events page. So if you go there as a visitor to the site or a potential traveler, this is what you will see, which is a full calendar. I just want to go over a little bit of the features here. If you are a person, exploring what to do and planning their trip to the county, they have options to filter the calendar by date. So they can look at maybe this weekend or specific travel dates that they have planned. They can also look at event categories. We have the editor's choice, which is, a way to kind of highlight some certain events. Visitors can also look at events on a map. So specifically, since you're a county, a larger, region, it's nice for some location awareness, depending where they're traveling from. And then obviously they can search. So if they're specifically looking for maybe music events or a particular event that they already know and want to check details, they can search the event as well. So if I open one of the events, I'm interested on the annual kayak paddle down, it's going to give me all the details, right? It's going to give me information, the time, the date, and then also where is this being located. If this event had tickets being sold, we would also see a buy tickets button here. And then I think the coolest part of all of this is the get directions, so if I'm, again, a traveler in the county, I can pull up this on my phone, get directions, and go to the event that I have planned. So I'm showing you all of this because this information ultimately comes directly from you, from the local business and from the partner. So the more information that you can add to your event, and we'll talk a little more on how to create these events, but the more information that you add, more information Erin and her team will have to promote on the site and to really promote your event. This content that we see on the site, it's essentially coming from 3 different event platforms. So we pull events from Facebook pages. So if you have a Facebook business page, make sure that you're sharing and creating actually events on your Facebook page. We're able to monitor pages and aggregate that content into here. Or Eventbrite and Eventful. Now, Eventbrite and Eventful are very similar platforms. They're online websites that you can go and list your event for free. So it does not cost you anything to be in any of these 3 online platforms. It just takes, you going there and adding the event. Now, this, yes, it's super helpful to bring the events to the tourism website for you to really promote your event to their audience that are, Erin and the team work promoting throughout the year for potential travelers with very specific target markets. But also from a local, local business perspective, just being on these online platforms also helps promote your event. So it's a little bit of marketing strategy, right? To be the more distribution channels that you have, the more websites that your event can be listed, the better, more visibility that you would have to that particular event. So these are the sources. If perhaps you decide not to be in any of these online sources, that we're able to pull events, you can also submit your event online through the form. So if you go to the Schoharie County website, go to the events page, you can click submit your event, and this is a typical online form that you can fill up with all the details, the dates, and then also an image to promote your event. So again, I think the best way would be always to be in one of the online, sources. That way you promote your event even further. But if you cannot be on any of those, come into the website of the tourism website and then submit it through the form so the team can approve it and promote your event. One thing that I want to highlight here that I think would be really important is if you have multiple events, like for example, we have the summer programs here, with different dates and different themes. I would make sure that if you have multiple events, maybe weekly events or monthly events, if you can, use different images, right? So it really relates specifically to that specific topic or specific event that you have. And it's just more, visual. People are very visual when they come to the website. So I think that the more detailed that you can be with the description and your pictures, the best will be for promotion, Now, I think that one of the discussions is that I like to have with all destinations we work with, it's about getting creative with the events. Maybe when we think about events, you may think, well, I don't host concerts on my venue. I don't have someone playing on a band at my restaurant. Well, everything can be an event. If you have maybe a bakery and on Fridays you offer 10% off, or you have a cupcake sale, that can be an event. That's something different about your business that you can promote. So think about an event with anything that can help promote your business and would make people interested enough to go to your business. These are all daily events, as we call it, ITI Digital. We kind of think of that as daily events because they're really things that can just showcase how the community is active and how things are always happening in the county. And for someone that is an outsider, that's a way to really see, hey, you know, this city really has things going on, you know, no matter what date I'm planning to be there as a visitor, they always have specials, they always have local events, and even festivals and annual, you know, marquee events that also happen. So our message is get creative, think how you can promote your business, how can you, you know, really promote what you have going on. The second item here, it's really to try and think ahead. So we are, you know, thinking of travelers' buying decision, which is usually 3 months. So if you want to really promote, you know, what you will have coming down, just add the event as far as you can, you know. So if you can plan the next month events or the next 2 months events, that would be fantastic. So people, you know, the more it stays in the calendar, more content is there for the travelers to consume, you know, and to plan ahead. We usually, you know, what we see with some of the destinations, we have last minute events that need to be promoted, and that's very difficult. You know, people plan they plan vacation days and they plan things ahead of time. So the more that you can think ahead for the current season and the next season, it would be great. Because of the software, this is an important part, you know, so we're pulling all of this content from online sources, right? From you directly creating events on Facebook or Eventbrite and Eventful. So it also creates the possibility to automate any, to really automate any updates. So let's say you create an event today and you had a photo and you had some description, but then you had to change the description because maybe, you know, the lineup of music changed. Go to your source, go to where you created the event, for example, Facebook, change the description, and this will automatically be reflected into the calendar on the tourism website. So this is what the software allows us to do, you know, if you create those events online. So again, think ahead, plan the most you can, and even if you have to make some changes afterwards, the software will allow the tourism office to get those updates and keep the calendar the most, you know, current. Submit online, as I said, it's our last recommendation here. If you cannot submit online on any of these platforms, use the online form. At the end of the day, we want to help. We want to promote what your business has to offer, if it's tourism related, of course. So everything that you submit, we ask that you allow at least 48 hours. So Erin, you know, and her team have some time to go through, you know, through the dashboard and approve things. But if you don't see your event, please, you know, contact Erin, see if maybe we did not receive it, or, you know, you need to maybe check details and we can work together to get it listed. But I think that we also have available a partner guide, you know, which is a PDF guide on how to promote events. So it's definitely something that Erin and the team can share. If you're more interested in the specific step-by-steps of each of these platforms, we have that in the partner guide PDF. Did I miss something, Erin? Let me know.
No, so far so good. Thanks.
Okay, great. Well, this is the message that we have. So I just wanted to make sure that everyone in the county understands, you know, the importance of the events page, as Erin mentioned, with not just with New York, but with every destination that I work with in the country. The events page are usually the top 5 most visited pages on any tourism website. So it's a high traffic page. And if you can take advantage of that audience, you know, of that target audience, we hope that this can really bring visitation and people to your event, you know, into your business. Do you have anything else to add, Erin?
Well, I just wanted to, a lot of things that you said, Eleni, are just exactly what I was thinking. The one point I always wanted to make with everybody is that during the summer in Schoharie County, we have music almost every day in different towns. We have 16 little towns in this county, and there's music going on. And it's a great way, this event calendar is a great way for other events to see what else is going on in other places too. So it's a way that there's a way if you might want to do something on a Wednesday and they, oh, look at all this is already happening on this Wednesday. Let's move this to Thursday and then promote together. It's just a way of building community as well, is what I was thinking, which is great.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, just think of, I have a client, you know, in Florida, and it's just an example, but when they started, they didn't have much on the calendar because people, you know, the local businesses were trying to get used to, hey, this could be an event, right? My margarita lunch special can be an event. So really think about that, get creative and think of what you offer. And this is a free, like Erin said many times, this is a free listing for your business and for what you have going on. So take advantage of that audience, take advantage of this tool that is there for you to use it really.
Eleni, we have a fantastic county here. It is really remarkable. It's a fun, good place to be, good place to visit. And people are very, very good at what they do. So I'm looking forward to it as we go forward to see what they can come up with. It's going to be fun.
Yes, yes. Well, you already have a lot of great events on your calendar. So this is really to build it up even more. And we're excited to be part of it. So if there's anything that I can help, please let me know. We're here to help. And from the techie part, we're here to help. So thank you so much for the opportunity and for allowing me to speak to your partners. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, great.